So the study that I'm going to talk about today is FRESCO 2. It's a global randomized placebo-controlled phase 3 study of fruquintinib in patients with metastatic colorectal cancer that's been refractory to all available therapies. Fruquintinib is a very selective and potent inhibitor of VEGF receptors 1, 2, and 3. So this was a global study, and patients who were eligible for the study had progressed through all available therapies, including cytotoxic therapies, any targeted therapies, as well as a VEGF inhibitor. And they should have also received TAS 102 and or regorafenib, so all available therapies currently. And these patients were randomized 2-to-1 to fruquintinib versus placebo, with overall survival being the primary endpoint and progression-free survival being the key secondary endpoint. Really exciting results in that the study was positive and improved overall survival with a hazard ratio of 0.66, so that is a 34% reduction in the risk of death. Similarly, the progression-free survival was also highly positive with a hazard ratio of 0.321. So overall, this represents a new treatment option for these patients who desperately need new options. And we're hoping that this would add on to the available options and improve survival of these patients. What was really gratifying was that this drug was not just effective, but also was very well tolerated. Overall, compared to other VEGF TKIs in this space, this appears to be better tolerated, of course, within the limitations of cross-trial comparison. In fact, the rates of discontinuation of fruquintinib and placebo were about the same in this trial. So that is a very important factor in that these patients have very advanced cancer, have undergone multiple lines of therapy, so are very susceptible to side effects. So again, it's not just very effective, but also very well tolerated. So really exciting results as we've just seen, and this would be addressing a huge unmet need for these patients with refractory metastatic colorectal cancer who do not have any other options currently. And this drug is also very well tolerated. So the study was designed in collaboration with regulatory agencies around the world, and we're hoping that this will be approved soon to be made available to all the patients. Building on these successes that we've discussed today, we're hoping that we can do additional trials looking at combination therapies with fruquintinib, both in the refractory setting and perhaps even moving it towards earlier lines of therapy.